Thank you, Mr. Williams. I'm very grateful for the opportunity to talk to you about this great project, and congratulate you
Thank you.
uh, uh, in advance for your next project. Stand from the beginning. I have the book, and I'm very intrigued, and I'm
Oh,
looking
wow.
forward for that project. So,
I
uh,
love that. Oh my God. Yes, we premiered that at Toronto Film Festival and it was such a great premiere. So I'm excited for when
looking
it
forward.
on
So,
that.
let's talk a minute about Cassandro. Considering that most of your career has been dedicated to documentaries, what was that factor or that element in the Cassandro story that led you to decide on a feature film instead of a documentary about his story?
Uh I just was when I made the documentary, I made a short documentary about
Okay.
Cassandra for the New Yorker series on Amazon. And I just fell in love with the character. I fell in love with the actual Cassandro and his like incredible inner spirit and his confidence. And then his story. When I learned about his story, I was just blown away. I want to tell inspirational stories, especially inspirational stories about the LGBTQ plus community. Really important, I think. We don't see enough of those.
Mhm.
So I was like, this is my first film. I knew it immediately that this is my first film, scripted
So,
film.
excellent. So, as a Puerto Rican, I can help but ask you about Mr. Benito, Mr. Bad Bunny, how he became part of this project, and what was it like working with someone so loved around the world and in Puerto Rico?
I know, isn't it incredible? Imagine your first film and you get to direct Bad Bunny, the greatest pop star in the world. That was he contacted us because he's a wrestling fan and
Okay.
he loves lucha libre. And then, we had this part of Felipe, and we were like, oh my God, he's a perfect Felipe, you know, who's like, sexy and attractive, and that Cassandra is attracted to, but he's kind of unavailable, and like, all of that. And it was just a perfect opportunity. And he was the best to direct. He's the nicest guy. He's a really good actor.
Mhm.
He really, I think he has a big future in acting.
Excellent. Thank you. One last question. I have always been intrigued and fascinated by the process behind this type of true stories. Cassandro's life is very interesting because of all the obstacles he had to face. I was wondering, during those conversations with Cassandro, what part of his story did he ask you that you couldn't leave out from the film? And what was that part of the story that hurt you to leave in the editing room?
Oh wow. I think that, we got a lot of it in, but we can't get everything in his life. You know, he was bullied as a child in school, and that didn't make it in. There was one point that was in that there was a scene of sort of a flashback scene in the script that didn't make it in because it was really important to show the progression of him becoming Cassandra. It was really this like kind of almost like a superhero narrative, right? He creates a character, then the character takes over and becomes really his persona.
All right. Well, my time is up. Thank you so much for this couple of minutes. And again, looking forward for Stand from the Beginning. So, and
Yes.
congratulations on such a wonderful film with Cassandra. You did very good justice about his story. So, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a great
Thank
day.
you.